We're with Dr. Larry McCleary, author of Feed Your Brain, Lose Your Belly. Let's talk about the belly a little bit and obesity. It's a huge problem in our country. How did we get to this point and why?
Well, in my opinion, I think the whole obesity epidemic started about 35 years ago. And it was interesting because at that time the government first waded into making recommendations about what Americans should eat to get healthier. And Senator George McGovern in 1977 interviewed a number of nutritional experts. And the consensus at that time that he received was to get healthy and lose weight, we needed to banish fat from our plates. And Americans listened. They went from about 40% fat calories in their diet back in the late 70s to about 30% fat calories now, and obesity has tripled over that time window. So I think banishing fat from the diet, in my opinion, is a major causal factor.
That food pyramid that you talked about, or the guidelines, that's changed now recently. Is it for the better or not?
Well, I think the food pyramid is a topic unto itself, and I think that the two are tied together because the recommendations for what Americans should eat are reflected in the dietary my food pyramid or my pyramid. And in my opinion, I think that that is a body that needs regulation because it's really driven by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and they have they're charged with two goals. One is to support the farmers, and the other is to tell Americans what is a healthy diet. And they're spending billions of dollars to support the production of grains in this country. And if you look at the My Food Pyramid diet, it's a grain-based diet, which I happen to believe is bad for your health, and it's a driver of obesity.
I think more and more people are starting to understand that. When you talk about obesity being a problem and when it started, have we plateaued, or does it continue to be an increasing problem, you think, in this country?
Well, I think there are up and down ticks, but the general trend in adults and kids is a linear upward progression of obesity. And what's interesting is if you look at the NHANES data, which really tell what the percentage of obesity is at any point in time in any age group, you can see that adults have gone up in a linear fashion from 1977 to the present. And if you look at children 2 to 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 19, the same trends in obesity and severe obesity are reflected. So I think it's affected all of us, and it's not getting any better.
So we're not on the decline yet.
Not yet.